leaving, it's the people coming in. Nobody's coming into the business. The average age of a lobsterman right now, I just read, is 52 years old. Lived on the ocean, around the ocean my whole life. I grew up working on the Captain John boats, and then I grew up with one of the captains who had the small lobster boat. And that's what I ended up buying his, and then just working up from there. Before I went gill netting, a different kind of fishing, and I worked for 4 months. I was 23 years old and I made 90 grand. And I was in college, gonna go to be a gym teacher, and I would have made what back then, 18? That's what drew me to it.
Yeah.
And now you can't even make that, no matter how hard you work. Year that I keep lobstering, we make less and less every year because the fuel goes up, the bait goes up, the repairs go up, but the price of lobster that we're getting paid off the boat never changes. Well, the pots that you saw today, when I first started, a pot was $15. Now a pot is close to $100 just for the pot. And then you get all the line and the buoys. The buoys are ridiculous now. You used to pay $4 for a buoy, you're paying $15 for a buoy now. Anything petroleum based is just skyrocketing. We used to get these totes of bait for $5, we pay $30 a tote now. Okay. Fuel, 77 cents, now I think it's $3.65 for us.
Okay.
And like I said, you look at those ratios and look at the price of lobster, we're still getting paid the same right now as we were getting paid in the 80s.
Yeah,
it just doesn't make sense. You work so hard as a self-employed businessman, and you're doing this, and just through regular, just like that life raft that's on the roof right there. I can't leave the dock in October, after October 15th without it, and that cost me $3,500 to put on the boat. I got survival suits in there that are $300 a piece. A flare kit, an EPIRB that's $1,500. That's just to leave the dock.
Yeah.
What's up, Ronnie? You're in the middle of an interview. Yes, I'm being interviewed. You can interview Ronnie afterwards. It's cheaper now to go out and buy a lobster than it is to go buy a pack of hot dogs. You know, the joke down here is it costs more to go get a milkshake over here than it is for a lobster. And people just don't realize that. All summer long, I do charters. We charter the boat, take people out fishing. I run the whale boats that are right in front of us there 2 days a week. Where I used to just do this alone as my only job, now I have to have 3 jobs just so I can keep doing this. You gotta be smart. When you make your money, you gotta put it away for the winter. You just can't, because you have a good week or a good month, you don't spend the money. You have to plan for those months where you're not fishing. You can let them on the boat. I don't want them here. I don't want them to even think about doing this. It's just too hard to make a living now. The only reason I can keep my head above water is because everything I have I own. Whereas if you came in now with a boat mortgage, a house mortgage and all that, you'd never make it.